Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another season of Discovery gold making video. In this guide I have many different ways to make gold, and one of these I was actually meant to share with you as a way to make gold, but I also ended up getting banned this way. So many months ago I was playing hardcore and I did investments, and when I logged into hardcore the other day I figured out everything was a lot more expensive. So I posted this and of course also sold everything, or well, pretty much everything. This ended up making me more than 700 gold. This gold I would then trade with another player in exchange of gold on my Season of Discovery server, as I feel like I enjoy this way more compared to hardcore. But before I did the trade, then I also had to make sure we were allowed, and I ended up finding this on Blizzard's webpage, telling us it's allowed to trade between servers, but it's at our own risk as we could get scammed by another player. So I found someone on my Season of Discovery server who would trade me 70 gold in exchange of 700 gold on my hardcore server. Yeah, gold on hardcore, and especially retail or Wrath of the Lich King, is worth a lot less compared to Season of Discovery right now. So most people that trade their Season of Discovery gold wants at least 10 times as much gold on a hardcore server and all the way up to 100 times in Wrath of the Lich King. But if you're a player that really enjoys Season of Discovery and you don't really care about hardcore, or maybe your gold in Wrath of the Lich King, then you don't care about trading as much gold for a lower amount in Season of Discovery. But to summarize everything, this morning I logged in and I found out I was also banned. I had no clue for what reason, and it seems like Blizzard can't really tell me the answer as well. I've posted a video about my trade with the other player, and what I can see is that Blizzard has not even seen the video because the video has 0 views. However, I don't get a proper answer when I ask what I'm banned for. I haven't received any emails about getting banned whatsoever. And all they do is just to post the same link where it doesn't explain what you're getting banned for, only that you agree on all the different game rules. And then they mark the ticket as resolved and ask me to answer the survey on how everything went. So I would highly recommend you not to trade gold between different expansions or servers, as it seems like it's not allowed anyway. And to be honest, you don't want to get yourself a 2 weeks ban just like I did, especially not this close to Phase 2. Anyway, so on to the reason why you're probably watching this video: how to make gold in Season of Discovery Phase 1. With the event Darkmoon Fair, you can make a huge profit with just a bit of silver or a couple of gold. So at these two vendors, you can purchase different green, blue items, yeah, even materials. Materials you should not even be able to collect yet, as you will be able to collect them in Phase 2 once your professions is higher level. You can also get yourself different consumables and scrolls that will be useful when you're gonna level up in Phase 2 all the way up to 40. So these can easily be sold, maybe not now, but as we're getting closer to Phase 2 as a preparation. Like I mentioned, then this is an event, so these vendors will not be up all the time. The next event will take place in Mulgore, and it's gonna start at January 29 and end at February 4th, a couple of days before Phase 2. And then the next event will take place in Elven Forest, starting at February 12th and ending at February 18. So what I've done is to create a bank character and place this at the event. Then whenever I'm gonna play for a bit, I'll probably first log in to check if there's anything available before I log on to my main character. And it seems like the restock time is gonna be in between 5 to 10 minutes. It's not gonna be the same items showing up all the time, but there's definitely gonna be new things you can purchase. And in one day where I was home and taking care of other things, I just once in a while checked the vendors, and all of a sudden I had so many different things to post. I'd spent a little more than 10 gold in total, and I'd got all of these things. The total sell price is going to be estimated to be between 60 to 70 gold. Pretty decent for just AFK farming, where you can do many other things at the same time. In the past I've mentioned fishing to be a great way to make gold, but now it seems to be a lot better, especially because people are preparing for Phase 2. For example, Bolt of Mage Weave, Bolt of Silk Cloth, Thick and Heavy Leather seems to be increasing in price by a huge amount, and I expect the price to continue increasing as we're getting closer to the release. So if you can farm these materials, or well, the different trunks in the open world, then you should definitely do it. Also because it seems like there's way less competition, or well, way less players in the game right now, as most people are just raid logging. To make fishing a lot more easy, you should also get yourself the Better Fishing add-on. This allows you to just press one button and fish, but also pick up the different fish. Next you want to go to key bindings where you find better fishing, and you can now enable an interaction key and also a fishing key. This I've done with pressing F5. So now I'll be fishing, and the next time a fish is also hooked, I just press F5 instead of having to mouse over. The only downside is that you also need to be close in order to perform this action. If you're far away from the fishing bubble, then you will not be able to interact, and then you will have to use your mouse. When you're fishing in a zone with a lot of rain, then make sure to also use this command so you reduce the rain quality, or well, the amount of rain you will see on your monitor. Why you want to make sure you do this is so you can also detect the nearby fishing schools a lot easier. If you wish to know where I'm fishing, but also how you level up this profession quickly, then make sure to check out my fishing guide. This can be found in the description below this video. An easy way to make some profit without doing too much is simply to have a bank character placed at different consumable vendors. Like here, where I can purchase mana potions for less than 5 silver, and then sell them on the auction house for a bit more than 1 gold each. If you are new to this kind of gold making, then I would highly recommend you to get an add-on that also shows on your map where you can find all the different locations. The name of this add-on is called CBT Statics Winter Treasures, and now on your map you can see all the different locations. Like here, where you can purchase different green items, or maybe even healing potions, and also other things. And no, you don't need to be in the zone in order to track where you can purchase these things. So you can just swap between the different maps and see if there's a location you should go to. Remember, if you go to one of these locations and you cannot see any consumables whatsoever, then it's because someone else has already purchased them, and then you will have to wait for a new restock. It's usually in between 20 minutes up to an hour. Selling bags has also been a great way to make gold, and no, I'm not a tailor. What I do is to go to a main city and purchase this 12 slot bag. It usually costs 8 gold, it all depends on your reputation and also rank in PvP. I'm rank 3 and I'm honored with Stormwind City. Then I post these on the auction house for anywhere between 9.5 gold and up to 12 gold, depending on the competition. I started with 16 gold, and now I have a bit more than 80 gold just by doing this. I know after posting this video there's gonna be a lot more competition, but still you might be able to do it for a bit. When people are questing in the open world or maybe farming at level 25, then they will also get these supply crates or world shipments they need to finish. And to finish these, you will need to provide different profession things. For example, either crafted items or maybe even materials. So if you have leveled up a profession, then make sure to also check if you can craft items, post these on the auction house and sell them for a high amount to anyone who wishes to complete their shipments. As an herbalist, you can still make a big profit by farming grave moss, and this you can either do in Desolate, the southern part of Barrens, or even Duskwood. So make sure to do this while they're still expensive, because I believe in Phase 2 we might also see the price going down by a lot, as there's not gonna be a big need for these. Maybe in Phase 3 or 4 it will then go up. But still, you would like to profit from this now, instead of losing the potential of making a lot of gold before Phase 2. These pearls were selling for around 4 to 7 gold each a couple of weeks ago, and now the price is way less than 2 gold each. I mean, you could still be farming these, but with a low drop chance, I feel like it might not be that great any longer. However, if there isn't much competition, then you could kill higher level targets, so you also have a chance of getting high level green items you can probably sell for anywhere between 5 and all the way up to 30 gold each. For those of you that would like to try out this farm, make sure to head to the southeastern part of Hillspread Foothills. The Dark Iron Ordinance seems to still sell for a decent amount of silver, and they're honestly not too difficult to farm, at least if you do this as a 5-man party. So head to the northern part of Wetlands where you'll find this area with high level elites. These dwarves has a high chance to drop them, and when you do it as a 5-man party, you can farm them quite easily. One material that has increased in price over the last week is the small Flame Sac. On my server, the price of these has for example doubled, and it's because more and more people are investing into them, just in case they're gonna need these for fire protection potions in the new raid Nomragan. So because of these speculations, then you can also make a big profit, or maybe if you're lucky enough, you could also keep them and then make an even bigger profit if it's gonna be needed in Phase 2. Questing is a great way to make gold at max level, but you don't want to complete higher level quests as you'll need these for when you're gonna level up in Phase 2. Instead, try to complete all quests between level 15 to 20, as you still get a lot of silver, in some cases even a gold. Soon I'll publish all my preparations for Phase 2, different leveling guides, and also how you can level up and make gold at the same time. So if you wish to get notified and also watch these videos as quickly as possible, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.